Hello everyone and welcome back to a Game of Thrones, where today we are going to university. We're finally going to study up a bit. So let's get cracking with this. Where is it? Activities. I very rarely go to university, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. Right, plan the visit. We're going to be visiting a lot of places on the way. I'm going to stick to somewhat the straightforward path here. But on the way back, I think we should go visit the Stormlands. Go and say hi to the other half of the family. I think my wife would want to go home for at least a small moment as well. Right. How do I do this? Customize route. So, after the Whitewood, we're going to go to Harrenhal. There are rumors in my court that maybe we have ambitions of this one day as well. But not right now. Right now, we need to go study. Where should we go after Harrenhal? I think over here. Should we go to... What's this? The Stony Sept. Why not? Let's go visit the Stony Sept. We'll head this way. We get more dragon lore over here as well. Let's go to the Beastfrick. I'm probably mispronouncing that terribly, but it is what it is. Oh, there's more stewardship over in the Golden Grove as well. Okay, I'm going to have to go to the Golden Grove too. I did miss this. But it's fine, because after here, I can just say, hey, let's go to Caswell Keep as well. It's going to be a bit here, there, and everywhere, but it's fine. It will work out. After the Golden Grove, let's go to Dunstanbury. That gives us some intrigue experience. Don't really need intrigue, but it's okay. Oh, and then, of course, we should go and visit Highgarden. I would love to see the gardens of Highgarden. For definite. And then where are we going after? We're going to go and visit Hornhill. We'll say hello to House Tarly over here. Why not? And then I think we'll be fine. I would like to visit all of this stuff, but I can do that after I study. So after I've finished studying, we're going to go and see obviously the High Tower. How can you go to Old Town and not see the High Tower? That's crazy. We'll see the 7 shrines. Then we can go to the city, the center of Old Town itself, and then, of course, the Citadel. Some extra dragon lore here. Right. And then we shall travel east to the Holding of Night Song. Is this going to reset the scroll every time? It bloody is as well. Bloody hell. Right. Martial experience. I'm just kind of looking for a road to go. We could go through the Prince's Pass, is this called? I've kind of forgotten what it's called. We could go to Skyreach, and then we pop up through here, and we come through the southern part of the Stormlands. Yes. And then we could go Storm's End, and then we can go up this way. Right, I have a plan, lads. I have a plan. Although... Oh, no, we can't pass here. There's bloody mountains there, you idiot. Right, let's go to Skyreach. After Skyreach, we're going to go to Vulture's Roost. And then we shall visit Will. I've just been playing Baldur's Gate 3 this morning. Blackhaven. Where's Storm's End? Storm's End over there. We're getting there slowly. Stonehelm. I don't do this too often, so I'm happy to do it. Griffin's Roost. Oh, there are plagues here. Hopefully that disappears. And then even though we've already visited Storm's End, I'm going to visit anyway, just because my wife would like to see her family. I would like to see my in-laws as well. Shocker, I know. I don't think too many people say that in real life. Right. And then we're going to visit the Red Keep. The Red Keep. Let's visit Rhaenys' Hill. And then I think... Well, do you know what? Let's go and see... Let's see the Merge Water. We get some prowess and whatnot there. And I think... Oh, there's stuff here as well. No, we're going to have to go here. When we're in the vicinity, we might as well. Because we're waiting for fabrications as well. Let's not forget. So we're going to go through Duskendale. Let's go through Dunfort. We got some more dragon lore over here. What was that called? There's Head. I imagine we're going to get some lore and whatnot as well as we go through these places. Yeah, I need to unclick my mouse wheel. There we go. Nice and fast. That's the one thing I like about my mouse wheel. If it unlocks, it spins like crazy. Right. I think that's going to be everywhere we visit. on this trip. It's kind of a round trip. We're not going too far off the beaten track either, so I think it's reasonable. As for travel options, we're going to need the mercenary guards to make it safer. And then what's the problem through here? Like low control, plagues, a little bit of forest. Yeah, quite a few forests actually. So I'll tell you what, let's also get ourselves a forest guide. And I think that's ready. Only 2 in my entourage. My caravan and master and my maester. Oh. Is my wife not coming with me? To see the in-laws? She's got to hold down the fort at home. I don't have anyone to leave it to, really. Right, I'm going to study hard. And we're going to max out this visit. It's going to cost me 300 gold. But that's perfectly okay. Right, let's start it. We're going to university, lads. I should have checked who my... yeah, of course, my wife is doing this here. Succession. Let's just designate her as well, just so I know for sure it's done. I'm also going to pass High Crown Authority, because we can do that now as well. And ask for Head of Faith for gold. Okay. What a start. There was one thing I wanted to check as well. And that's the Iron Bank. Do I still have my... How do I check the Iron Bank? What is the current price of the share? No, see, I don't want that. I want to see my current shares. Found the Bank of the Iron Throne. A new bank will be established in your capital. You will become the bank's first director, and every character in your realm can invest money in the new bank to become a share. Wait, what? I can found my own bank? Oh, that's crazy. But the problem is, I have a feeling I've lost my shares. Like, Succession was really weird. Did Bomber get the shares and then it's gone to his side? Because I still can't make sense of what happened in Succession. It was very weird, wasn't it? Greetings, Lord Edric. I have considered your plight and decided to grant your request. May these funds help you spread the true faith in your lands. Thank you. A nice one. I will put these funds to great use and expand my powers family and their reach. Right. Little Peter here is charming, which means the intrigue pick is absolutely perfect. Oh boy. Man, it's really fun when you guys get to pick the education and whatnot. And it's even more fun when it works out. It's almost like it was written in the stars. I love it. While traversing a challenging path in Lord Haraway's town, I hear laughter ahead. My fellow traveler, Garrick, and my courtier, Adron, are working together to cross a tricky river crossing. Garrick, your idea to build a makeshift bridge was brilliant. And your quick thinking with these long grasses tied it all together. It seems as if this obstacle has led to a new friendship. Ah, I think that's nice. This will hasten our journey indeed. There we go. They become friends, and we progress our journey is 5 days quicker. Very nice. Right. We have arrived at Harrenhal. The stories of Harrenhal do not do it justice, I believe. No occupant has dared to take on the challenge of rebuilding the once grand castle. Instead, it lays in ruin. Maybe I will be the one to rebuild Harrenhal one day. Food for thought. It is far bigger than any castle I've set foot in. Even the Red Keep cannot compare. The once great towers had been cracked and bent by dragonfire long before my arrival. Aaron the Black had faith in these wars, and his line ended within them. The castle serves as a reminder that a dragon should not be challenged. Aaron the Black was a fool, they say. And I think I agree. And we should learn from that. Holy crap, we're flying. The fields of fire. The grass has long since regrown after Aegon and his sister wife scorched it during the conquest. Yet the plains still have an air of mortality about them. Thousands of men died here, immolated by dragonfire. House Gardener went extinct on these fields. House Lannister bent the knee not long after. This battle was the only time all three conquerors fought together. All three dragons fought as one. The battle was a true reflection of a dragon's power utilized by three individuals. Upstarts from an island who became the most powerful people in the Seven Kingdoms, if not the world. Imagine having just a fraction of that power. One day, Blackbirch will be dragon riders. It's one of our secret goals that we don't speak about publicly to the other houses. Not yet. First, we need to raise our standing in Westeros. As we pass through the market in Fairfield, we hear a loud yell and stumble into an ongoing tussle between two men, tightly observed by a group of people. The crowd cheers profusely as one of them is swept off his feet, face planted solemnly in the dirt, thus concluding the match. "Who's next?" The man yells into the crowd, and his eyes land on our group. At my side, Andrian snorts in response to the challenge. Oh, Andrian, you think you can do it? I think it's time to... I've come here to study, not to fight, Andrian. Come on, let's keep on going. Right. Yes, we're in the reach now. We're on our way to Highgarden. We're getting there, lads. As we travel through the outskirts of Pillig's town, we suddenly see a jovial man in the distance, jumping, dancing, and singing to himself. He seems like quite the character. "Would you like to hear some of the songs about Mina the swine of the Richmond court?" He yells at us as soon as we get within shouting distance. Before we have time to answer, he starts singing a merry tune about the depravities of Lady Paramount Mina. Tell me more about the Lady Paramount. Sure, why not? Just as we are about to sell out, it starts snowing. I cannot help but curse my poor luck. Well, I had seen the clouds coming in for a while, and it doesn't seem to let up anytime soon. If we want to make our journey on time, we have to set out, but riding through a snowstorm is risky at best. Yeah, I think it's better to rest up. Let's not risk it. We already saved some time by building the raft earlier on anyway, so it kind of cancels each other out. I'm sure my wife won't miss me too much. Since leaving home nearly 2 months ago, I have seen highs and lows, reveled in the wind blowing through my hair, and lamented the rocks in my boots. There are so many places, so many things I have yet to see out there on the open road. I feel free of the confinement of court, if only for a little while. The roads are full of pilgrims and wanderers. Perhaps it is among them that I will find peace of mind. Out here, I am truly free. I have become a traveller. We gain diplomacy and we gain monthly wandering lifestyle experience. Although, we're not a wanderer, we're a steward, so that part not too useful, I guess. While passing through the farmlands of Savolgun, my courtier Baron is about to trip over a hidden wire trap, but is swiftly cautioned by my fellow traveller Garrick. "Baron, you need to be more careful." Yeah, quick thinking there, Garrick. Very well done. We would have been in trouble there. We visited Highgarden. Oh, we're visiting Hornhill. Very nice. And we're almost at Old Town, which, let's take a closer look at that model. Absolutely beautiful. But first, teeming with all manner of wildlife, Captain Garrick and I agree that Thornbush would be a splendid place to go on a hunt. While we don't have time to stay for a proper outing, as we traverse the area, I spot a pristine wild rabbit at the edge of the forest. It has peculiar markings on its fur, and I motion to Garrick to survey the animal. As he spots the rabbit, he grins. "What would you say to a friendly wager, acquaintance? Whoever strikes that pristine fellow with an arrow wins." You know what? Sounds like a deal, Garrick. I've made a friend. Oh, and I won the competition as well. Haha. Rabbit in sight, we both slowly but purposely move closer to the rabbit. Taking aim for its tiny body as it gnashes away at a piece of straw. I pull my string and release as the arrow goes straight into the animal's body. The sudden impact launches it a few paces, where the tiny body slumps down on the ground, motionless. I roar in triumph, and Captain Garrick joins me in my chair. "Nice shot," he cries as I dart forward to pick up the trophy. This was fun. I get 40 gold. Garrick of House Songmask has become my friend. And I've even got a rabbit's paw. Is it any good? I gain a little bit of prestige. I'm actually going to sell it. We are focused on the money, of course. Right. Can I get to Old Town? Not yet, because the seasons are changing. As we prepare to sell off in the morning, I see Garrick stand outside the camp all alone. As I walk over to talk to him, I notice a change in the wind. A surprisingly warm breeze caresses my face for a moment. A noticeable change from the cold weather we've had recently. It is finally spring. Oh, this is good. We get delayed by 2 days, but let's relax a little bit. Let's enjoy nature. Nature is the most beautiful thing that life has to offer. So let us embrace it. And enjoy it before the hay fever kicks in. Right, we have arrived at university, finally. That was a long, long journey. I am finally here, walking the hallowed halls of the Starry Sept, revered seat of all knowledge of the faith of the Seven. I have so much to learn from the holy men and women who gather between these venerable walls. And what about all the ancient scrolls and books? Of course, major centers of culture are also active markets and offer all the distractions that a student could ever desire. No, I am here to study hard, and I will not get distracted by such things. Wherever I go, my wet nurse Helia is sure to follow. Listen, Helia. I know we were childhood crushes. But I am a virtuous man with a loving wife of a powerful family. I would not be seduced by you. I must shut this down. Plus, I'm at university. Leave me alone. I'm trying to study. Today, our teacher Autumn begins. We are going to examine the anatomy of a falcon. Much could be learned by studying the body of animals, as the ancients taught us. Does anyone want to help me with the dissection demonstration? Ooh. More successful? Much more successful. I shall volunteer to help. I am here to learn. Let's get involved. I would like to get this as high as possible, so we're going to pick every single option that is to do with success. Universities and centers of higher education are always bustling hives of socialization. Join me and my friends, Edric. Prove to us the might of the Lord by downing more cups than anyone else, and we shall consider you one of us. Okay, I could become slightly more successful. But I'm going to say no thanks. I have come here to study. And now we have had a decent study so far. We're at level 1, but I need it to increase a bit more. Right, stewardship perk. What do I want to get here? So, of course, I was thinking of meritocracy recently. But meritocracy has been changed in a Game of Thrones. Which means I won't be taking it. It's funny, I never go down administrator. So I wasn't sure if it was meritocracy or not, but it was this perk I was thinking of not so long ago. I could demand payment for hooks. Alternatively, if we're going to start building up at some point, I also want to get down to architect. So I think, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go for professional workforce. Although, demanding payment. Actually, let's get golden obligations, and then we're going to get architect. Because it just gives me something to do with all these hooks that I will gather. For example, Catalin already owes me 20 gold, so I will go ahead and claim that. Very nice, thank you very much. Attention, students, our benefactor, Lord Allen, has deigned us a visit. He is the ruler of these lands. Be on your best behavior. The head of the Hightower family has blessed us with his visit. Oh, they're married to House Gardener. Oh, sorry, not House Gardener. House Old Flowers. Because they're not reformed, obviously. Interesting. You are debating ancient conspiracies. I am quite fond of that subject myself. I hope your studies are going well. The Lord says while winking. I could make a donation. I'm going to gain a lot of stress because I'm humble. But my studies become much more successful. So, Joe, I would like to make a generous donation. I am very stressed now, but it's fine because I can go for a good workout, and that's going to help me. A new dragon has entered the world. Okay, what I can also do... Don't we have work off some stress here? Oh, it's already on notified, but I'm traveling, so I can't do that either, right? Yes. That's fine. We're not looking too stressed. I mean, studying is a stressful business. There will be time for relaxing and regenerating on the journey back, one would imagine. I'm slightly distracted from my midnight studies by a loud crash, an ear-deafening slam, and an expensive-sounding shatter. What in the world is going on? Oh, man. There's some drunken souls out here. Right, I can become more successful, slightly more successful. So this poor unfortunate souls, I will see that you learn how to read. I'm going to fund their education. Why not? Why not? I have the money to spare. Plus, I really want to... I gain a perk point, medium chance to upgrade my education trait. I needed to go way up there. Oh, look, I'm no longer overwhelmed by stress. The Starry Sept is often home to fervent debates among teachers and students alike. After a particularly enlightening lecture from our teacher Griffith, I find myself dragged into one such debate with another student, Osbert. No, you're making no sense. You are completely misrepresenting the philosopher's point, I scream. Oh man, you're completely delusional, he fires back. What the hell is this? Right. 57%. Slightly or much more successful? I have to try for the much more successful, right? Yes, but as the Maester said, you will find that my point was no, he's bested me, and now I've been made to look like a fool, and I am overwhelmed by stress. Damn it. Ah. I thought I could prove my point, but I couldn't. The halls of the University of the Starry Sept often echoes with the debates of students and teachers, some of which escalates into notorious rivalries, like between Griffith and Orton. When I find them today, they are, as usual, screaming at each other. What's this? Well, I could become more successful, massively more successful. I mean, I have to try it, right? There are great merits in both disciplines. Wait, they're unimpressed. I failed. Garrick just died. No, holy crap, I'm so stressed. Ooh. I can become a witch? Sometimes? Oh. And Alisan has died as well. Okay. Sometimes I feel like a stranger in my own court. I cannot help but notice the odd looks my courtiers give me. But unease that fills any room I walk into. What happened to my life? Why am I not welcome among my own? I could become a drunkard. That doesn't help our stewardship. Or a milk of the poppy addict. Again, that doesn't help us. Instead, I believe I am an outcast. Re-rose from the peasantry. And even though I have a Berethian wife, there are still many who look down upon me. I am an outcast, just like the crone. And my grandfather and my father were both men of the shadows. Maybe it's in my blood. Oh, so now I've become a witch. Interesting. I'm very stressed. I gotta be careful with events here. We did get to level 2 at least. And university has just ended. This has been such an amazing experience. When I left, I couldn't even imagine the number of wise men that study at the Starry Sept. The depth of their thinking and the breadth of their research, just being part of the same environment, has made me a much better person. And with my new gained knowledge, I can make my way home very satisfied. Knowledge is power. So we are now a prosperous seneschal. We gained 2 stewardship perks. A lot of gold was invested in buying rare and precious books. And I've increased my stewardship by 1. Ooh, did I get the book? I got the joys of feasting. We gained prestige, courtier and guest opinion, and quarterly vassal opinion. An elegant tone that shows a modest understanding of revelry as it touches upon the subjects such as the art of feasting. The cover is wood that has been painted to display a repeating image of rose flowers. Ooh, nice. So we did actually, number 1, we got some perks. So let's see. Let's get professional workforce and we'll get centralization as well. Some bonus development growth. And then we did get the joys of feasting. Very nice. Right, we'll keep that journal on us. Why not? But for now, it's time to head back home. Are we fabricated? We are. It just takes a while. Takes a long while. Also, we don't need to swing this. That's fine. That's more than fine. Right, let's sell off. We found a local hero. As we traverse the cities trudging for the dirt, we encounter a modest wayward shrine. Naively carved, it sports a 7-pointed star at its head, and below the weathered words, "Here lay Saint Magi of Old Town, blessed daughter of Beacon Bridge." Oh, I think we should get. It's not our land. We will leave everything here, as we found it. I want to go visit the Stormlands, and then return home. In the quiet of our camp near Old Town, a shrieking uproar breaks the calm. My courtier Stefan confronts my courtier Baron accusingly, holding a treasured pendant. "You thief! That was my mother's! You lying cur! It has always belonged to me!" Oh man, we really don't have time for this. Yeah, you guys, just bloody sort it out, please. We don't have time for this. We got a long journey ahead of us. Baron takes it. Oh, there we go. We're getting a bunch of experience as well. Holy crap. We have reached the Citadel. Upon arrival at the Citadel, I am directed by an Archmaester to a collection of books. They look ancient, but are clearly well looked after. I should find a comfortable chair somewhere. It seems this book is rather thick. The book goes into rather intrinsic details about the various known hatchings of eggs, starting from Targaryen's emigration to Dragonstone from old Valyria all those years ago. I must start studying. Even though I've literally just finished studying, we'll do a little bit more. Why not? I don't think we have anything going on here. That's fine. Right. The great journey back has begun. Oh, man. University takes a while, but I do love all the flavor events. It's cool. And we have improved our education trait, which is nice. 30 stewardship now. As we sit by the campfire after a long day, a group of travelers approaches us in the dark. Please, my lord, can we please be allowed to rest by your campfire? Sure, come and enjoy the warmth, my lads. Let us share in some stories. Also, I've lost some stress, which is important. While traveling through Castle Grenham, we run into some Reachman knights. They are deeply respectful and apparently huge lovers of poetry, as they insist on reciting at every chance they get. The code of conduct they follow has several merits, and I cannot help but admire it. One of the knights, Hosman, is particularly impressive. Oh. I should try being more personally chivalrous as well, I think. As we trek through the Roseberry, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordered by leafy bushes, and proceed toward the commotion only to find Hosman and Adrian having an irate row. Oh, bloody hell. What is this? Come on, surely you two can make amends. Nope. Hosman's left the entourage. Right, well, leave then. I don't care. Frankly, you're being petty and you're causing too many issues. What's this? The high altitude and the brisk air of Millfield has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. The soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique. Oh. I could become a rough terrain expert. Do you know what? I'm always up for a little bit of a challenge. And I have... Oh, instead I've become reckless. Okay. That was a surprising turn of events. Right, we've got a hermit. I think right now... Let's just continue onwards. You know, we have our destination. Let's continue. Let's stop getting sidetracked. And I have just got a martial perk, which is funny. Let's go stalwart leader, just in case I ever want to lead my own army. I think that's a very nice one. And it will give the lads morale as well. As the silhouette of Hillmount looms ahead, the rugged outlines of the hill forts command the landscape. A brutish-looking group of warriors approach, the leader, the coarsest of them all. My lord, we are men from Lord Casimir's garrison. For a small fee, we can protect you on your journey. What say you? I don't think we need it. Yeah, no need, but thank you very much. We are friends in these lands. Or we are married into the Baratheon house. What's this? Do not waste your palate on this slop, my lord. Bowls of stew are for peasants. We have much finer foods at home. Ah, thank you. I can't believe I almost ate this. Soon we'll be at Storm's End where we can eat some proper food, hopefully. Right. And that was very quick because we've already left. What is this? You want to join my court? I mean, you're very impressive. Very impressive. 17 promise, 22 martial. Why not? Right. We are now arriving at King's Landing. The Red Keep. Maybe it will spark some ambition within me. My great-grandmother did, and she never returned home. What's this? Oh, an ant path. Fine, we'll find another path. You superstitious lot. Well, I gotta keep morale up, you know. I don't want to ridicule them. The massive chopping block in the middle of the logging camp of Whitfield has seen much use. It looks like it's always been there, even before man walked the earth. My shoulders are tense and my forearm trembles slightly from built-up stress as I approach the magnificent wooden trunk. I carefully place a piece of discarded timber at the podium, and with one swift motion I raise my axe. Oh, there's 7% chance I become one-legged. That's quite high, I feel like. But you know what? I can do it. Manual labor is not beneath me. There we go. Stress decreased. 105 stress lost. Manual labor is not beneath me. We must remember our beginnings and what we came from. Another martial perk. I'm actually going to get... Casus Belli cost. Minus 50%. Although I don't really need the minus 50%. I think Chivalric Dominance, Captain Effectiveness, and Accolade Glory gain is very... Oh, Squires also gain more XP. My personal Squires. Although I don't do that because it's tedious. Right, guys and girls. I always say lads, my apologies. It's a British thing. We always say that here. We have arrived back in the Whitewood. We are a little bit smarter. A little bit more stressed, but also hopefully a little bit more rich in the future. Before we end, though, I would like to see whether we can get this fabrication. So let's not end just yet. I'm not going to go to these grand tournaments. In fact, here, let's speed things up a bit. Your vassal, Master Stavron, recently found himself in a bit of trouble. Lady Lanera smiles unwarily as she continues. I made sure that the situation resolved itself. And to mention you as the benefactor. Ooh. Excellent work, my love. And I can now use that hook and demand a small payment of 20 gold. Thank you, thank you. We don't need to support schemes right now. Instead, what I might do... is maybe find secrets. But I'm going to find secrets in my liege's court. I think that makes the most sense because it's local and whatnot. I know you guys that are constantly asking me to metagame and go, oh, find secrets in King's Landing won't like that, but I don't care. We don't have a huge spy network, so I think this makes more sense. Maybe we could search for secrets over here. But I'm gonna wait, because I only have the Whitewood. My reach is still not very large. We don't have many people in our court and whatnot. And luckily I'm playing, so I get to pick how I play. Haha. Checkmate. 3 months left. I know you guys are just trying to help. It's fine. It's fine. I'm jesting. Right, my wife is pregnant. That's good. Accused of claim fabrication. Well, they're kind of correct, so that's fine. I don't need to keep swearing my wife. Oh. Oh no. Silas Baratheon has died. Died after a Quintain knocked him completely off his horse during a tournament. Oh no. Wait, and so I've lost my Baratheon alliance. Oh, that's terrible news. Also, I didn't get a claim on the duchy. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Right, it's fine. We're gonna try again. And we'll do some other stuff in between now and then. I'm not going to invest in the Iron Bank with my gold because, quite frankly, I lost my shares and I'm not happy about that. So I'm not going to be doing that again. We're going to keep on focusing on these guys. But the problem now I have is I don't have any allies. Let's see. Yeah, you won't accept. You won't accept. So there was a strong possibility that I may have to marry off Peter here for an alliance. With Sarah Valerian. She's comely. And she's a Valerian. 10,000. Oh, they don't have any tamed dragons. Let's see. I don't think any dragon riders here. It doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. But it can be the first step towards something. I don't think the Lannisters or the Greyjoys make sense. So we're not going to do that. The Mandaleys are not too far away either. We could consider that. But that's something to think about next episode. I want to see my new child first. Because if it's a daughter, then I can marry the daughter for an alliance. Although, to be honest, I mean, I do think Visera is a good match. I mean, she's comely. We would get Valyrian blood into our dynasty. Food for thought, food for thought. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching as always. I'll see you next time.